Yeah, I started playing football. Really, when I grew up in a small town, Mondovi, Wisconsin, and we started playing tackle football in 4th grade. And so everybody, when we got to 4th grade, like I remember in Phy Ed class running laps around the gym, talking to guys like, hey, are you going out for football next year? Like, are you gonna play football? And I'm like, heck yeah, I'm gonna play football. So I guess that's where I started. It was just the small town culture that kind of put it into me. And I started in 4th grade and then never stopped. So like I have some stories from in YMCA like that. I remember from back then we had this old like rusty metal sled that we'd push every single day. It was a 5-man sled, and that was always what we believed made us better. We were the best team always in the league. We played for a YMCA league, and we only had one team defeat us my 3 years in that league.
Michael Graese played football from 4th grade until his signing onto St. Cloud State's team. He earned himself the title of Linesman of the Year from his fellow teammates in 2016 and was voted onto the Leadership Council of St. Cloud State's team during his rookie year. But shortly after joining St. Cloud State, things took an unfortunate turn.
I really, like I said, started feeling the effects of it the summer before I came to St. Cloud. So I thought my hip was just tight or something, or something that I could stretch out, something that I could just fix, give it some rest or something. I really started figuring out that this was serious during my first season at St. Cloud State. It really got to a point that I could hardly walk. Getting out of bed was excruciating. I'd wake up at 4:30 or 5 o'clock to go and lift in the morning with the team, and I'd wake up and I'd have to crack my leg a few times in bed and then roll over and actually kind of use the loft above me to pull myself up, and then kind of hobble around for a while until I got it moving and stuff. I kind of became like, wow, like this is a big deal. Like I need to get this checked out. My injury was type of a progressive injury per se. It wasn't like I was playing and someone rolled up on my leg and my ankle snapped. So what I have actually is called FAI. Your hip's a ball and socket joint. Right after, just like your hand to your wrist, your hip bone narrows out right into your femur. My hip bone doesn't narrow out right away. It stays thicker longer, just how my bones are made. And because of that, because of playing football, being an athlete, squatting heavy, a bunch of other stuff that puts stress on your hip, that ground out progressively all the cartilage in there. It also tore my labrum in there. I guess the first time I really noticed something was wrong, I was really nervous. I decided that I couldn't play football anymore actually this past summer. I prayed a lot about it, about what I should do and what my future kind of holds for me. Yeah, when I made that decision and kind of sent my coach an email that said, I'm not going to be coming back for fall camp, it really pushed me into, okay, who am I?
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound.
My whole life, from 4th grade when I started playing, but even before that, my whole identity was placed into football.
Was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
And that's when I read a verse, Galatians chapter 2, verse 20. It says, "For I've been crucified with Christ. It's no longer I that lives, but Christ that lives in me." So for me, what that said is, I don't live for football. Christ lives in me is when life comes in, when you have an injury and your football career is ended, and that's taken away from you, you can fall back and say, I'm not defined by being a football player. Like, football is not my identity, but Christ is my identity.